Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick and, well, you're you I suppose, unless you changed your name by default. Well, you might have done. There's a lot of crazy names out there and apparently you can log in as someone else and change their name. I might have just made that up. But anyway, I hope you're having a good evening. We're here, as you might very well know, to have 2 hours of messing about, basically. Dodgy gameplay and nonsense chat for 2 hours playing a bit of retro gaming. So I've had a bit of a busy day. Hope your day's been okay. I always start off with a long list of stuff I need to do, and it gets to like, well, that later on in the day, and I'm thinking, how much of this stuff on the list can I pass forward till tomorrow? So I just see there, Julie says you can hear me loud and clearly. With that is good. So a big hello to everyone, first of all, in the chat box. Hello to Richard, who you was here for an hour early. I don't understand daylight saving times either. I think the clocks might go back or forward soon. Is that right? Sunday or the next Sunday? Well, anyway, hello Richard. Big hello to Njenkin, who's in the chat box. Hello him. That's me. Hello Elf Boy. To Julie as well. I've had my dinner, Julie, so I'm all ready to go. Martin's got to pop out, so Martin might be watching this on a after it's been uploaded. So hello Martin. Hope you had a good evening wherever you may be. A big hello to Simon as well, who's doing the ironing. So hopefully this is good background ironing stuff for you as you do your shirts, pants. Do you iron pants, tie, and other clothes, blouses? I don't like to question it. So, yep, hello to Brian. Good evening, sir. In the red corner, good to see you, matey. Thank you for joining us today. Tom's here. Howdy, Tom. SQ Ron. Jason's here. And Joe Blackman as well. Now, I will try and say hello as people drop in as well, because it's a good, friendly community experience we try to do here. So, hello. Now, as usual, I always say this, you might be getting heavily involved in the chat box. Hello to Jason as well. Or you might be sitting back a bit stressed out, just watching it in the background, watching the comments go by and seeing the stupid gameplay. Either way is great. If you're liking the channel, if you like what you see and you haven't already, please consider subscribing, because that helps me a great deal, I'd imagine, however the YouTube algorithm works. Elfboy's here for tomorrow's stream. Well, I've given up promising now what streams I can do, just in case something happens. But there'll always be at least one. There'll always be the ZX Spectrum one, and then hopefully we build off a bit of that. Richard, you ironed once. Okay. There was a superhero, wasn't there? Iron Man. He was supposed to do all the ironing. Very disappointing. I watched all the films and he did no ironing whatsoever. Big hello to your old gamer Steve. Now, rather than me just chatting for 2 hours, which I'm sure you'd love, let's play a game, shall we? We're going to start off with a Buccaneer by Firebird Software from 1985. It's a game we reviewed. I think I reviewed it last Saturday. It's quite it's quite a basic game, really, but it's got really good scrolling in the game, which you don't know why is this game. How's this game? What is it? Why is it so basic and such a great scrolling? So I'll have a go at that first of all. I tend to try and spend about 15 minutes on each of the games as we go through, unless I get sidetracked, which quite often happens. But if I've got time, I might have a look at Wreckage as well by Ventomatic, which is another shooter, another basic one, but was 2 years, not 2 years, yeah, 2 years earlier, that was it. Right, Buccaneer, which apparently is a name for a pirate in the Caribbean, I think. Right, and the name of an aircraft. Right, here we go. Buccaneer. Hang on to your haircuts. Okay, so just making sure I haven't missed anyone. If I have missed you, I do apologise. I try and catch everyone there. Right, let's get that mouse pointer off. There's the high score chart there, the Buccaneers Hall of Fame. If you want to track this one down, it's Firebird Software 1985. If I can get the thing to work. Right, okay, it's just doing a bit of... Right, S to start, enter to choose controls. That's what we need to do. Keyboard. I can't remember what the controls are on this, which hopefully it's a redefined thing. Oh, pause. Right, we're not going to pause it. Abort. We're not going to abort it. Up. Right, now, on this shooter, you can only go up and down and fire. So it's quite basic in that respect. But you've got to shoot waves of aliens, and then there's occasional docking procedure. Here I go up and down. And that's basically it, really. Try and avoid them hitting you with the things they're shooting. And you can see there's a shield in the middle. When that goes red, I think we're in a bit of bother. So a nice gentle one. 2 keepers going. Good evening to John Maynard there. We're starting with Buccaneer. And possibly... Who's writing the script to this? Was that one of you? One of you sent me an EMP. One of you sent me an EMP across. What's going on there? Right, let's put this into 128k mode. God, yeah, fiddly foo. That certainly have a trademark. My streams. that's never happened before ever. Right. Anyway, enter to choose controls. That's never happened before in this game. Right. Always look on the bright side of life. That is a metaphor for life, isn't it? Really. Right. Okay. Maybe a Bolt's cue as well. Right. Here we go. We're off. We're off again. We're off and running, folks. Forget what you just saw there. Right, I won't mention the Sheffield Wednesday game in the red corner. I support Southend, so don't mention any games at all that happened for the whole of the season. Right, come on, Southend, they've got to stay up. But in the meantime, let's take this Buccaneer ship and blast these aliens to Kingdom What's-her-name. What's going on? Right, last go. If it don't work, then we'll go to Wreckage, and essentially that's what this game is becoming. Right. For some reason they don't want me to shoot them, these aliens. They thought of a way. They thought Nick's too good at computer games all round. So what we'll do is we'll try and upset him by. Oh no, I'm gonna pick some different keys this time. Maybe that it. Right. Okay. Let's go A up, Z down. Let's try that instead. Right. Away we go, folks. You know what they say. If at first you don't succeed, if you don't succeed the 85th time, it's probably best to give up. But all the way through the review, that didn't happen. It's a strange old world. This could be a case for Mulder and Scully. You can sing that song if you want by Catatonia. If all you got to do today. Apologies to Welsh people that might be listening. I ain't got a good Welsh accent. Not like Tom Jones. No, right. Okay. Apologies if Tom Jones is watching. Oh dear, I'm annoying a lot of people. Right. Is this the longest we've gone without it resetting? It's not resetting. Maybe we got lucky. Right, we're good. We haven't reset. For 30 seconds. We're cool. Right, okay. John's spreading rumours there. Was it? Oh, I don't know. Someone done something a bit clever. But anyway, looks like we got over that. Touch wood. But I don't like to announce we got over it in case we haven't got over it. So that was pretty much a metaphor for life then, wasn't it? Really. Stuff sometimes goes a bit wrong, but you just got to keep being persistent. You've got being persistent, right? Now, if you're trying to avoid that, I was in 128k mode and it reset twice, and I just reset the emulator I'm using in 48k mode. So perhaps this thing is a bit suspect when you have it in 128k mode. Funnily enough, it's not a 128k game, so best to load it in 48k. You sometimes get that. I don't know if I've ever loaded it in 128k before, so that's probably what was going on. Now, hopefully I can get to the docking phase. I think that might be wave 5, maybe. I think. There's if you haven't seen the review, there is a section of this where I call the Vampire Rabbit section. I quite like that. Have an eye on the scrolling up the top. It does change the graphics a bit, but there's like 3 levels, isn't there? There's like the red mountains. In front of those is the green mountains, moving at a different speed. In front of them is like the beach at Torremolinos, and flashing border thing. And then in front of that is, well, at the bottom there you've got the another bit of the other side of the river or the sea or something. Right. Okay. Hello, Claire. Hello, says Claire. Oh, I thought it was going to reset then. It didn't. Right. So the computer's already reset twice in the stream. That means we've got our resets out the way early, yeah? Possibly. Right, okay. I'm just reading about cider there. Oh, look at that. I'm getting kaboomed. Homebrew cider. Yeah, that sounds good. Yes. That sounds like powerful stuff. I've got, on the ground at the moment, I've got an orange Lucasade. It gives you good energy, but it's not very good. It's not very good for your teeth. I have to watch that. I have to brush my teeth after that. But the thing is, I was in Iceland today, and I was doing, what's it, a litre of, I'm not sure this is a good price or not, it sounds like a good price, a litre of Lucasade for £1. I mean, that must be good. Right, Vampire Rabbit time. Yeah, I've got the normal orange flavour. I sometimes have a wild cherry, but that can't be very healthy, can it? And there was this green bottle of Lucozade. I don't know what flavour that was. I'd imagine it must be some kind of apple, I guess. Oh, vampire rabbits, go away! Come on, I've got to get past the vampire rabbits. The shield's not looking too clever. I am going up and down, but my progress is sort of like random. We've got 2 more. Don't pick them up from the... All right, docking. I've never been able to do docking. You've got to line it up. Is that it? I just docked. Yay! That's the first time I've ever docked on this game. The gods are with us. Right, that's a success now. Whatever happens now is good. Successfully docked. Eat that, Firebird software. Good. Right. Anyway, what an odd evening. Right. Come on. Let's go. Right. Okay. Homebrew seemed like an interesting fun beer-wise. I'm doing quite well in this game. Wave 8. I'm sure I've never been there before. Big hello to Stephen Arnold. We're talking about homebrew beers and stuff. Yes. And fighting aliens. Looks like, oh, look. Is that my last life? We've got 1 ship left. What should we do with a drunken sailor? Now, you can't go left and right on this if you're wondering why I'm staying in the corner. You can only go up and down. You can only go up and down. A bit like a trampoline. That has its up and downs. Trampoline holiday. Trampolines cause a lot of accidents, apparently. I remember seeing an episode of The Simpsons where the Simpsons got a trampoline. Everyone from the neighbourhood went across and it turned into like a hospital. Beware missile attack. Right, okay, I will do. My name is Homer Simpson and I've been shot by missiles. Oh, come on, look. I've got to get round this mob. I can't shoot these, I've just got to weave my way through. Right, come on, let's weave my way through. Weave my way through. I didn't weave my way through. And it's game over. A big flashing game over sign. What game is this, says Claire? It's Buccaneer by Firebird Software in 1985. 1985. So, you know, I'll have one last go on this and I might squeeze in, I think I can squeeze it in, Wreckage by Ventomatic, so you can compare 2 early games. I mean, as I say, Buccaneer, if it was in 83 without the scrolling, I'll let it go. But it's an odd one. It's betwixt and between. Oh, Arcadia. I've reviewed Arcadia. I don't think we haven't live streamed it. I don't think we have. We might have done. I don't think we have. Right. Oh, look. Have I got to redesign my keys every time? Up, down, M. That's it. Even I can remember 3 keys. 3 keys. Right, off we go again. So that's all there is to this game, really. You don't have to read lots and lots of instructions, which is just as well, because I very rarely did. As you might be able to tell, I was a very impatient game player. I mean, if I wasn't very good at the game straight away, I probably didn't play it much longer than that. But the main advantage is when friends come round, it took on a whole new image when you was playing with friends rather than on your own. But now, being an adult, I can try and work out the programming of this thing. So I've got sort of like basic ideas of what's going on. Yeah. Buccaneer, if I was in a spelling competition, I'd struggle. I'd probably get it wrong. I'd probably put in 2 N's rather than 2 C's. So it's 2 C's and 1 N. Yeah, but scrolling is magnificent. Magnificent. I might mention that a few times, and also as well that the border flash effect. A few games do that. So I'd imagine it's some kind of poke to try and utilise that into doing so. Talking about borders, I think most games tended to load with the red and blue lines first of all, didn't they? Then they went yellow and blue, and then after a while, I think Commander was the first game I bought that did it. They did some they did some sort of poke. So the rest of the border was like flashing in different colours. Oh, homing missile, and I've taken that out. Why isn't this thing dying? Right, it's dying now. Good, there we go. Right, and now we're at Torremolinos again with these things. They probably cannons, or they could be, well, they could be like big metallic duck heads. Yes, don't missay that. Okay, kaboom. Right, hello. Now, what's today? Today's Tuesday, isn't it? On the channel tomorrow, members will know what videos they are, but there's a homebrew going up tomorrow on Wednesday. I tend to keep to the same time, so you get a bit of a schedule so you know roughly what's going up. But Saturday there's a ZX Spectrum game going up, and Thursday there is another game going up, probably both at about 6 o'clock. Right. Alcoholic Dr. Pepper sounds a bit interesting in the red corner. How do you turn a Dr. Pepper into alcohol? You have to sort of like, you just put a load of cider in as well, do you? Or maybe put a whiskey in, perhaps. Oh, we've got 2 ships left. 2 ships left. Whoops. Oh man, the thing's exploding now more than the SpaceX test rocket. Oh man, have you been watching? I mentioned it on a Friday chat. Have you been watching those pictures coming back from the Mars Perseverance Explorer? I mean, it's sending back real high definition pictures. It's amazing. And there was about a 2-second footage, high definition, of the camera was pointing sort of like upwards. You just saw a little bit of the rover, and you could see some clouds passing overhead. And I thought, has this landed on Earth or something? Apparently, clouds don't form very well on Mars. They need a bit of dust in the atmosphere for water vapour to cling onto. It looked quite impressive to me. Having said that, though, I still don't want to go until they've sort of like built it up a little bit. Yeah. Where do we get, anyway, more importantly about Mars and the future of mankind, where do we get these Dr. Pepper stuff? I'm making this docking look easy, but if you played this game, it is pretty tricky. It is. Have a go. Look at it. If you want to know where to download any of these games from, I'm going to play this evening. I think I did a few from World of Spectrum, but you can get them all from a site that's laid out maybe a little bit better, called Spectrum Computing. I think you can get most of them from there. I haven't checked, but you probably can. Whoa. Right, here we go. Joe Black, you got your name on the rover one. That sounds a bit good. So your name's on the rover. So if aliens find it and think it's lost property, they might return it to you. That'd be quite good, wouldn't it? That'd be quite good. You see a rover in your back garden, think like something you lost in PE or something. Right, what's the... All right, I'll quickly... this isn't scheduled, but I'll quickly fit in a quick game of Wreckage. It's a bit of an annoying game, really, but it's one of those basic early ones. Good. God, as I say, well done, Joe. Having your name on something on Mars, that takes some doing. Takes some doing. I'm sure I had Wreckage here somewhere. Come on, Nick, or you'll overrun. I've got it as Wrecked, haven't I? Curse my spelling. Right, now, because I hadn't prepped this one, I don't know what the keys are. Anyway, QAOP. Oh, even a twit can remember that. And 0 to fire. That seems a bit awkward. Right, okay. Right, hang on a minute. Right, okay, so... Now, I've got to line up this thing. This thing is bombing our city to Kingdom Come. We've got to take it out. So we've taken one of them out by aligning these things. Come on, a bit out of practice here. Oh, come on. That's one. Right, so as soon as you shoot one, then you've got 2 to get. So there's a bit of coordination involved in this. It's a bit like Missile Command Plus. Oh, look. I thought that was in line. Surely. You're, okay, so our place is taking a bit of a thing. This is by Ventomatic in 1983, and now there's 3 of them. There's 3 of the Smeggers. Oh, no. Now, the thing with this game is there's no sort of like real game over sequence. So as soon as you get taken out, oh man, as soon as you get taken out, the game just starts again. Right, oh god, why did I load this up for? You need to get in a rhythm. The aliens could be jellyfish. They're from some underwater world. Come on, blow up. There we go. Got it. Now there's 4 of them. Right, hang on. Oh man, and they're overlapping. The city's getting bombed to silliness. After this, we'll be playing O-Puzz Attack. It's a homebrew. It's a bit more gentler than these shooters, but it gets us off running. Oh god, who are these fellas? They're blooming scary anyway. I don't know why they're attacking us, but we haven't got too much left. Someone in the comment section before when I reviewed this said that it looks like they're throwing cowpats on us, and if you look at the ground below, they've got a point there. If that was you, then well done. Hello to Neil. Hello, Neil. There. Hope you're well as we try to destroy these cowpat shooting aliens. Oh dear. At least we know there's cows on other planets anyway. Right, anyway. I don't think too many of you will be rushing to download this one, but you might be. If you want to, it's called Wreckage. I think I said this. Come on. Yes? Right. How much of the city we got left? About just a little bit. Oh, going. It is a bit like Total Recall, isn't it? See you at the party, Victor. Or Richter, as you call him. Right, get your ass to Mars. I don't know what this is. It does look a bit like Mars, and it looks a bit red. I can't see the Perseverance rover, though. So this might be a grim future when we settle roots down on the planet. We get attacked by these things. Right, see, so that's the thing with this. As soon as the game over, I've just paused it. As soon as the game's over, it just restarts again. So there's no respite. So as soon as it starts, you're in sort of like some sort of loop over and over. So yeah, I hadn't planned that, but I thought it'd be nice to compare it with Buccaneer. Right, so we're going to do something a little bit more gentle now. We're going to play O-Puzz Attack. O-Puzz Attack. I think we looked at it on a another stream. I think we did anyway. But yeah, it's influenced by Tetris. You got to get 3 or 4 shapes in a row, and you got to move mighty quick. I would say quicker than a sloth tied to an anvil. Anyway, so hopefully I can build up such amazing speed there. It's by Oblo in 2018. Again, if you want to get this one after seeing it, Spectrum Computing is your friend. I think I should be sponsored by that site. I seem to be giving them so many shout-outs now. If you're watching Spectrum Computing, hello. Right. Yeah, let's give Lucas a dimension as well. This is where I get all my energy from. Well, that's product placement, isn't it? Okay, I'll just take that out of the way straight away. Yay. Right, anyway. O-Puzz Attack. That's just my energy to keep me going. Right, O-Puzz Attack. Right, can I get the controls? I think these are redefinable as well. A nice little homebrew this. QAO and P, that's good. And spacebar to move stuff about, right? Good music. Hello Gumdio. Hello there, hope you are doing well, sir. Bit of O-Puzz Attack. We started off quite basically, Gumdio, with a Buccaneer, which we reviewed on Saturday, I think. And then Wreckage by Bentamatic the time before. So you know, this is a good bit of a stress bashing. Easy, please. Thank you very much. No, actually, let's not go 2 let's go 8. Right. Okay. So this is our box here. We can swap shapes around like that, and we got to get 3 in a row. So I'm going to swap that yellow and the green one. So then we got 3. There we go. Get the idea? I think you get the idea, don't you? Right. Hang on. You can get them horizontally, I think, or diagonally as well. No, you can't get them diagonally. Horizontally or vertically. As soon as the shapes fill up the whole screen, you're doomed. So keep an eye on the highest block if you can do. We'll do that one there. Good. Right. Thing with this is you could probably see opportunities that I'm missing. Oh, that's good. Oops, no, let's swap those 2 around. Good. Good, right, now let's take these off the highest bit. Bit hard to, I will try and look at the comments, but it's a bit hard to do it while I'm playing a game like this. Right, let's take that over there. Oh, something happened there. Every so often, it's a load of shapes come up from the bottom section, pushing everything upwards. Up, and away. Right, get that one there, right. It could get frustrating when it gets a bit quick at this game. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, you know, you have to think a bit more on your feet than Tetris here, but good to get in a rhythm. Getting 4 in a row is pretty good if you can do that. Oops, quite often I'm getting stuff without realising. I shouldn't say that, should I? It's a pity the diagonals don't count. That is a shame. Yeah, see, look at, oh, that'll do. I get 3 reds there. You're probably seeing shapes all along, but I really recommend this one down. It's a time eater for sure. Oh, come on. Yeah, go. That'd be 4 in a row. Now concentrate on the highest bit. There's a purple one. It's gonna get 3 purple stars. Bingo. And I don't know if you're familiar with a game called The Adventure Game. It's a TV show back in the day. It was before the show called Nightmare. These remind me of the Drogna. Right, hang on. This is getting a bit high now. Come on, Nick. You got to do something clever. Do something clever. All right, let's do that across there. Good. That's set. Get rid of that red one. That'll put those 3 greens in a row. There we go. I'm back on track. Yakety yak. Don't talk back. Bomb, 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 bomb. Oh, you ain't got no spending cash. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Oh, that blue one's getting a bit higher. Getting a bit higher. Right. Oops. Oh, that's a bit lucky. I don't know what I did there, but it helped. Is that going to get a purple one as it goes past? Yes. So sometimes it catches it as it falls past, which is quite useful. Oh dear, game over is imminent. Oh, there's that. Oh, that'll help. That'll help. Get those yellows down there. Oh man, what was that? Biddy. Oh, come quick, get that one across. That's gonna help. Right, hang on. I think this is one of the longest goes I've ever had. So I've docked the ship in Buccaneer, and I've also sorted this out. Beep. Oh, it didn't catch it that time. That was a bit unfortunate. Got to get that cyan one. So I've lasted 3 minutes 24. Does that say on the side? If you've got this game, what's the longest that you've survived? There is a mode where you can do both ends at the same time. It will do. Oh, come on. As Dr. Eve would say, throw me a bone. Oh man. Thanks, Simon. Much appreciated. Oh, it's game over. Diddly. Oh, hey. Yeah, thanks, Simon. Much appreciated. Keeps the channel. And a big banana as well. Can't see the event list thing updated. Is that going to update? There we go. Hey, everything's working. There was a problem with the event list thing. It was duplicating itself, coming up twice. But it looks like it might have fixed itself. Thanks, Simon. Hurrah! Right. Okay. Go. I was a bit like Popeye then. Not in physique, of course. Now you can change the keys are redefinable. You can see, but let's try something a bit more difficult mode this time. Right. Okay. So let's go to the most difficult mode. I think we're there. Right. This is I'm probably gonna last about 2 seconds now on difficult mode. But anyway, now it's raining blocks hallelujah. It comes both from the bottom and the top. We won't do that first of all. We might do it a bit later on, maybe on an easier mode. Now it should go super quick here. Right, come on, Nick. 4 in a row. We can't hang around. You need quick brain power here, which I don't have. I can be quick, but I need I need, what is it? Notice to be quick. I couldn't even say that quick. Oh, look at this. Oh dear. It's going to be game over quickly. Have you done this on the hardest mode? Where is the longest that you've survived? I don't think it is de-stressing when it's going this quick. I thought it's going to go into the flumps. Oh, yeah, you know. That was just super fast. I think maybe a halfway thing would be like 5. I think let's do a 5. But it's definitely one of these games that is can fill time quickly. Right, we do 5, but we do it on It's Raining Blacks, so you can see how it is. But this is as difficult as being on mode 9. There, I would say, right. So they're going to come from both ends. When things come from both ends, it's generally not good. There comes one. That's quite lucky. Right, hang on. It's chaos. It's raining blocks. Sometimes it'll help you, these blocks. Sometimes it won't. Oh god. Yeah, there's one there. Right. We can trick that into being a 3, can't we? Be a 3. I'm free to do what I want any old time. Bum ba bum bum ba 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 bum. Who sang that? ELF, was it? Was it ELF who sang that? I'm free to do what I want any old time. Right, hang on. Right, I think attacking it from twice is a pretty tricky mode. But there's loads and loads of good homebrews coming out at the moment. I try to review a good percentage of them, but I think it's going to come to a point where there's more homebrews than there were the original games. I didn't used to review homebrews, but every Wednesday I'll take a look at one of them. In the live stream, I think last week or the week before, we looked at Attic Attack, a homebrew from Alan Turvey, where he put me in the game. So I need to do a proper review of that at some point. Well, it won't be a review, will it? Because we all know about Attic Attack, but a look at it. It's the least I can do. Right, hang on. This will be a good one. I'm not doing too badly on this mode, actually. He says before everything's going to start going wrong. Let's move that across. Oh, I was going to get a red one there. Let's put that over there. Put that blue there. It seems to be only coming from one side now. Is it falling both sides? I think it's just gone back to how it was before. I think it's let me off. It's let me off a little bit. Well done. Right, hang on. Buff. It's all about buffing. Can't beat a bit of buffing. That sounds like that was that bullseye. You can't beat a bit of bully was the bullseye thing. Okay, so I thank you for actually joining the stream today. I don't know what else is on the telly box. Maybe the World Ping Pong Championships or the Hunt the Thimble I Spy Championships. So thank you for dragging yourself away to come and watch me. Hooray, 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 hooray. Hope you're doing good. Ah, dear me. I try and put, I don't know if you've noticed, sometimes energy gets me a little bit, but I try and put up as much as I possibly can. Typically there'll be about 6 games go up in the week. I've been doing that, well, for years it seems. And then there'll be at least one live stream, which is this, and any others I can fit in. Hooray! Hope you enjoyed. But there you go. Right, this will be the last go, and then we'll have a look at a game called Tornado Low Level, which we looked at Cyclone last week, which was pretty cool. It uses a similar sort of thing there. It's by Vortex Software. Hello, Easy DJ. Hope you are doing well, sir, this evening. Thank you for dropping in. Easy DJ. I know when you first started commenting, I used to call you EZJ. And then you corrected me, so thank you for that. Anyone else whose name I've been saying wrong, then just feel free to correct me. I can't even say my own name now. Right, my name's Nick Knock, Knick Knack, Paddywhack. Right, okay, so let's do a normal 5 game. We do it on normal, and then we'll have a go at Tornado Low Level, where I have to fly an airplane somewhere. I think we have to pick up various things on ground level, I think. So it's not the easiest game in the world, but, you know, like, if that was all easy, it wouldn't be the ZX Spectrum, would it? It wouldn't be. Right. Right. Come on, Eileen. I just want to get 6 or 7 in a row. That'd be quite good to do. That's going to work. That's going to work. Games like this, and in particular columns on the Sega Mega Drive, I'm just an absolute sucker for. Another good one, which we won't look at this stream, is Buzzsaw. That's pretty good going. Gives you a bit of a variant. I think it's a sort of like a take on Pack Panic from the arcades. It's been a while since I reviewed it, but I think so. Did it? Before I was online tonight, I was looking at a bit of An Idiot Abroad. I love that show with Carl Pilkington. He just cheers me up with the things he says. It's not always the most PC things he says, but he quantifies it by saying he's not having a go, which he probably isn't. For anyone else, it'd be a problem. Because he's saying it seems to be okay because he comes from a point of ignorance. Anyway, what you gonna do? There's 4 in a row there. What? Oh, let's try near the top. I forgot that. Oh, man. Right. I think that's it, is it? Just one left. One left. I think that is it now. Unless we can shift these quickly. Shift. Game over, game over. Anyway, you know, so it's a game which is quite clever. It's deceptively clever. I don't know what the pyramid doing on the left is, to be fair with you. But yeah, you know. So Tornado Low Level was by Vortex Software in 1984, which we're going to play next. It was a bit of a classic. I always used to think, before I looked into it, it was by Jarrell Software, but it wasn't. It's by a Vortex. I don't know if the two were connected at all, or that's just me having a bit of a silly problem. Hello to Rob Boyle. Thank you for dropping in. He says, Nick, if you like those type of games, you should check out Stack Up if you've never played that. I haven't played Stack Up. I think I would track that down. Thank you, and hello to Matt James as well. Hello, Matt. There we go. Right. Good, good. Match. I think I'm Free was covered by Primal Stream. I don't think it's their song originally. Yeah. Soup Dragons, isn't it? I'm Free to. I think I'm getting two songs mixed up. I think I was getting it mixed up with Unbelievable. That was by ELF, wasn't it? If you bother me with no questions, I'd have to tell no lies. People ask me what it's all about. Don't listen to my reply. That's it. Right, okay. I don't know if that's the case. I'm getting lots of songs mixed up in my head now. Common People, is that in there as well? I used to, when I was first when I when I'm not drunk, when I first started going to clubs, the sort of like I didn't know any of the music. The songs that were sort of like on the clubs I was going to first were Radiohead, I'm a Creep, all upraising stuff. Nirvana are on quite a lot. House of Pain, and there's a song they kept saying Unity over again. I don't know what that song was. Unity. And I always used to jump down saying Eunice Stubbs, which didn't go down very well. Anyway, Tornado. I digress again, as I quite often do. Tornado Low Level, often abbreviated to TLL. Right, let's load the thing. Unbelievable. EMF. Thanks, Julie. Who are ELF then? That's a petrol manufacturer. Well, I could swear it was that petrol manufacturer. Right. Okay, good. I'm getting like that grandpa in The Simpsons, where he just gradually, what he's saying is the basis of stuff, but it's not quite correct. And I just perhaps that's why I've got an affinity with Carl Pilkington, because my brain is slowly getting like his. Hooray! Right. Oh dear. Carl would be a great PM, says Brian, but he would get sick of it. All right. He probably would do. Right. What are the keys on this thing? Right. I seem to remember back in the day I found it very hard to take off. So 1Q and then X, and you can only bring up the map once you've landed. And right. Okay. Let's go. This. There may be trouble ahead. There might be. Right. Right, there's the map. You can only bring that up once you've landed. I think we need to pick up stuff on each of those. Right, okay. There's my fuel loading up. So try and remember back to Cyclone last week, and I'll try and see if I can fly the aircraft. Please take off. I'm up. Right, okay, that's a start. I'm off. Right. Right, okay. How do I turn around? It's X and M, is it? Oh, no. Where's the control? Oh, cap shift. Who's decided cap shift was a thing? Surely cap shift. I'm gonna fly off the thing here. Oh, there we go. That's Z and what else? Oh, there we go. So these are terrible controls. Oh, and I've crashed into a building. Right. This is a little test for you. Whenever you're flying a plane, don't just get in the plane and take off. Get used to the controls first of all. And these are the worst controls ever. Right, hang on. Right, go. Let's go surfing now. Everybody show me how. Everybody. Oops. What am I laughing for? I'm destroying lots of equipment here. Right, come on, Nick. You can take off, right? Come on, up in the air. Right, I've taken off. That's a major achievement. Right, hang on a minute. Right, hang on. Oh, this game is so tricky for me. Right, hang on. Let's just fly around first of all. So it's Z and what's it? Is that? Oh, that's not right. Right, I can only turn in one direction it seems, and that's that direction. Where's the other direction? All right, hang on a minute. Okay, right, okay. So that's it. That's A and K. Why A and K for? Right, okay. Let's get the wings there. Right, I've got the wings out. Wings out, wings in. Wings out, wings in. Right, okay. Lower, higher. Right, okay, I've got it now. Now, I need to pick up stuff that's on... Whoa! There's something to pick up there. Right, hang on. Lower. I need to pick up that thing. Lower. This game is pretty hard. Tom, you're quite right, Tom. The plane is to first. Send in the chopper. Yeah, I don't know what accent that was. Hello to true love. Right. Okay. That wasn't a decoration. That was in the that was in the comment section. Thank you. A nice avatar, the penguin. Right. That's how I mean. Right. Okay. Right. See if I can take this thing. I'm sure this controls weren't as bad as this beforehand. Right. So power up. Take off. Take off. There, I'm up. A and J. How can that be a thing? And now I've got to pick up all these round things by getting a bit lower. Oh God. This is. Oh no. And I crashed into some telegraph wires. Yeah, right. Very tricky game, this one. Yeah. I need to play Jungle Strike SQ Ron. I need to get used to that. I mean, out of the two, I do prefer Cyclone we looked at last week. Let's just do a bit of exploring then. If I find this thing incredibly hard to fly, it's the thing I find the difficult is picking up the because you see those circles there. We've got to, every time we fly over one, we've got to lower ourselves and pick up one of those as we fly along. But then of course it's a bit tricky with the speed of the plane to try and get in. So there we go. So it's flying around here, and of course there's telegraph wires. So let's try and get somewhere that's not so close to stuff. We might find one. Hello to Natty Nicky. Good evening to you. So I fly around here trying to find stuff. This is TL. Alright, this one looks pretty safe. Right, hang on a minute. Hang on. Pick it up. Pick it up. Yes? No. No. Oh, I crashed into a wall. It'd probably be best if we got out the plane, or just in Cyclone you lowered a cable, I think, and the people just got on it. Right, up. In practice earlier on, I did have a practice earlier on. I could very rarely get the plane to fly. I could very rarely take off, so that's better than that. Oh God. Evening Sam, hello there. Hope you're having a good evening as I fly this thing into various buildings. I think my favourite game, well, it's not quite like this, but sort of like this, is Hunter on the Commodore Amiga, where you can fly a plane, but you can just visit the whole map as well. Right, is that where I was before? Right, hang on a minute. If you go onto YouTube, I don't know if you know that site, there will be people doing this properly. Oh look, I need to get a bit lower. You see what I'm trying to do? Oops. Oh. Come on, Nick. Come on, just go in a big loop. Go in a big loop. Oh man. Right, hang on. Right, we're gonna get it this time. Low. I'm going. Missed it. There's one there as well. Come on, Nick. Come on. That's it, is it? No, you've got to go lower than that. There's one. Oh. Come on. Missed it. Go lower. Oh. That's quite lower. Oh, thank you, Claire. Sorry for not being around recently. That's okay, Claire. Sorry for not being around recently. So have a fiver and buy a big bag. Yeah, I think I might do that. Thank you, Claire. Really appreciated. Thank you. And also thank you to Sam. Thank you both. Really appreciated. That's lifted me. Thank you both. Appreciated there. Let's see if I can pick up any of these round things. I don't know what these round things are on the ground. Are they Watsits? They might very well be Watsits, mightn't they? Thank you. And the thing goes ping. I'm glad the event list is working again. It was going a bit weird, but I did a few changes. I don't know if it's because I had a recent Windows 10 update. And when Windows 10 updates, it makes other programs that before were working quite well to behave maybe in a slightly different manner to what you had before. But I think that's fixed now. It's all about trying to fix stuff while you're driving along at the same time. Right, okay, so we'll have another go at this one. And after this, we'll be playing a game which is a bit like an exploration game, really, called Nomad by Ocean Software in 1986. Well, basically, you're a robot that stumbled upon some planet that's been overrun by stuff, and you this is like a Carl Pilkington explanation. Anyway, it's been overrun by future stuff, and you must go around and blow it up. And that's essentially it. I mean, the storyline quite often wasn't that important, was it, in Spectrum games? It was quite often someone was kidnapped or aliens had attacked and you had to go on a mission to save the day. And that's all you needed to know, really. So, what do you prefer, Cyclone or TLL by Baltic? For me, it is Cyclone, just because it's a little bit easier, and as has been mentioned there, you can hover as well. Oh, thank you, Julie. Yes, there's co-fires as well, so everything's working. Thank you very much, Julie. Because the co-fires don't sign up on the event list, I've got no way of hooking that up. Anyone that does a co-fire, I will shout it out on Twitter as well at the end of the stream a bit after that. So thank you very much. Thank you. Right, let's take this plane off before it explodes. and it probably will explode. Right, we're off. I think if you put the wings in, it makes it go quicker, but we don't want it to go quicker, do we? We want it to go slow. Right. Now, often on these games, which you would have done as a kid, after you got bored of it, you'd want to go as far as you can off the map to see what's going on. You probably clocked it already on the top right-hand side. Oh, what are the chances of that? Too busy talking. You probably clocked it on the top right. There's a map of where we are. Okay, so Cyclone for Neil, that's your favourite. Yeah, Gum Joe thinks Cyclone. Claire thinks Cyclone. Yeah, we're all Cycloners, aren't we? We all like Cyclone more. Right, taking off. I think it's a little bit more. It's a similar map. It's a bit easier to control, isn't it, Cyclone? I think back in the day I might have picked up one of these circular things, but when you see a walkthrough on YouTube, it just seems so easy. It just seems so easy peasy. You can't fire anything on this there, and there's no attacking aircraft like Cyclone. Right, hang on. Now this looks like a slightly trickier one to get. Down. Oh. Well, dearie me. If I was in a real plane, I wouldn't be laughing. I wouldn't be laughing. Right. Ooh. Right, I'm just going to pause it fractionally because there's a comment in there which has been hidden by YouTube, which shouldn't be, by Easy DJ. I'm going to release that, and it's three flames in a building exploding. Well, you know that's probably quite accurate. Thank you very much. Sometimes with emojis, Twitter doesn't like its own emojis, and then it stops them from showing for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why. But it is. This, I'll tell you what. Controlling this game is a bit like, you know that thing you used to do as a kid where you pat your head and rub your tummy as well. It's a bit like that, especially when you're trying to get those circular things, whatever those circular things might be. If you live in one of these houses, sorry about that. I've crashed an airplane into it, but they do seem quite solid. To be fair. Right, one last go, and then we'll zip into Nomad. I always want to slow down the time on these trains, so they always go so super duper ooper fast. Ooper first. Right. Lift off. Lift off. Lift off. Right. As I say, you can't shoot anything with this thing. You occasionally see me looking down, and that's when I've lost where my fingers are on this ridiculous control system. Yeah, good, right. Oh man, caravan, says Tom. Well, yeah, exactly. But YouTube has stopped it. Right, hang on. Hang on. Right, hang on. That's cool. Oops. Look. When you get the controls mixed up for lowering it and turn left, I think you're in. Oh, there's a bit of room there. Hang on. Let me go down here. Right, this might be one. Oh no, there's some. Yeah. No. Come on. Come on, please, let me pick this up. I can't go any lower than this. Let's go around here. Oh, I need to get lower. Right, I've gone even lower now. I'm basically cutting the grass. Oh. Yes? No. I've got right over the thing. I can't get any lower than this. Yes, I've got it. Lift off. Well, you know, that's for me. That's like completing the whole game. That's like completing the whole game for me. Well done. Right, there's another one there. Can lightning strike twice? Maybe. So that's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. Around the whole map. Now some of this is harder to get than others. Oh God. Oh, I went. You can. If you're clever enough, you can go under bridges. Right. I just released those two comments there. Right. Good. Right. I've collected one. Surely that's good enough. Well, I'm glad I had another go then. Right. What are these things we're collecting? Yeah. Right. This is clever programming on the spectrum. You're quite right. That's nowhere near low enough, is it? That's nowhere near low enough. We're going high. Look, and that turning circle with the buildings is a problem as well. So don't crash into buildings. Who parked these buildings so close? Yeah. Anyway, there's a lot of shrapnel about. If there's Jawas in this game, they got a lot of scavenging that they can do. Yeah. Hats off to anyone that completed this game back in the day. I'm glad I collected one of them, so you can see roughly what you need to do. But you need, the one I got, there was quite a lot of area to work with, so you need to be going down and up quite quickly, whereas I haven't been too confident about it and just going low and try and running over the thing. Yes. But anyway, you can land on the runways to refuel, I believe, at some stage. Alright, there's one down there. You can see the... Alright. No, that's the one I always get, don't I? Let's try and find another one. Yeah, that one's too easy for us. Oh, who's put all these telegraph poles about the place? Alright, there's something. Right, come on, Nick. Superman was never in an airplane. Oh, come on. We need, you know, that's something that Lois Lane would do. There you go. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Nick Kaboom. You're quite right there, Tom. Yeah. Elf Boy, I agree with you. It is easier just to go walk in with a basket to collect them. I don't know what they are. They might be Easter eggs, mightn't they? Or they might be something that. Yeah, and I agree with you as well, SK Ron. It boggles one's mind how you're supposed to fulfil the objectives of this game. It is pretty tricky. Big hello to Lemmy and hello to Steve Norman as well. Hi fellas, thank you for dropping by. Good stuff. We just played Tornado Load Level, and we're going to play a game which might not have been played by too many people. We're going to play Nomad, where we're controlling a computer thing, well, robot, let's say, around a maze and trying to flick switches and solve our way through. Nomad, it's stands for a nomadic person, doesn't it? And that's where they get the name from there. And also as well is, if the people with white coats are after me, I can also say Nomad, and then they won't lock me up, and that's enough. That's enough to convince anyone. Red, Nomad, infinite lives. I think this is a hacked version, but anyway, we'll put N for that. So you'll probably complete the game in the first go. We won't. Nomad, Ocean Software 1986. I'm going to be using the joystick on this one, so I'll try and get the joystick away from the microphone, so you don't get a lot of clicking. Nomad is quite a weird game, Elf Boy. You're quite right. Right. There we go. So what do you mean? Kempston. That's what I've got. Well, something close to it. Right, so it is a bit of a weird game. Right, we can turn around like that, we can fire like that, and we can go forward and backward. Right, so it does lurch a bit. So it takes a little while to get used to the controls. There's nothing quite like it. Is it Johnny 5 at a short circuit? Whoops, and that's blown us up. So we need to get a bit lower. We need to get a bit lower on the screen and shoot up for that one. So we've learnt that now, haven't we? We're going high and low, but mainly low. Right, hang on a minute. It's a weird game. I don't think many kids would have asked their parents for it for Christmas. Oh, I got stuck on that thing. Right. Right. There you go. So that thing's blown up. Now, I'll do it. I won't do it properly this time to show you what it's about. So I need to blow up that. As you can see, this gateway is closed. Right, so now what we have to do, which I deliberately went past to show you the game, but you might know it already, we need to flick switches to open the doors, and there was one down here, there it is. We'll see it get flicked. There you go, it's been flicked in the other direction, so that's our first puzzle solved, and that's essentially what we need to do. So you see, that's open, and that's pretty much Nomad, and then you go around shooting stuff, but there is a bit of inertia on the ship when you stop. Right, okay. Easy DJ, Nemesis, Organised Mobile Attack Droid, Nomad. Oh, fair enough. I have, oh, look at that. I have reviewed this at one stage quite a while ago, maybe about 3 or 4 years ago, I think. Oh, look, I've got to start all the way back here again, have I? But I think it's remembered my progress, so if it's remembered my progress, why is it making me start again? Don't know. What? It's being a nincompoop, isn't it? Oh, curses. Right, hang on a minute. We need to get maybe a bit lower on the screen then. Right, let's get a bit lower. I want a smaller robot, really. It'd be better if it was like R2-D2, wouldn't it? Like an astromech droid. Oh, it's gone. Right, hang on it. Now, Looks like we did destroy it last time. Oh, we know what we're going to do. There we go. That's kaboomed. And I think we shoot this. Oops. Oh. I think that was like some sort of teleport or something. Game over. So game over. So I didn't last very long. As you can tell, I didn't last very long here. But I thought we'd play it this week. I would have done it last week, but I think it was too. Although it's a different game, it was too similar to Wizard's Lair and Starquake we looked at last week there. If you missed any of the streams and you want to see other ones, because I try and mix the games up. Quite often there'll be games that we've looked at before. They're all in the on the playlist there, live streams. I think there's loads of them. There's loads of them now about the place. So let's have another few goes at this Nomad. See if I get any better. Right, just sit further back, Nick. What does that mean? Am I too near the microphone? Right, okay. Right, okay, let's go. That thing there. It is a bit frustrating, Tom, you're red. It's just the control mechanism. Oh, right, hang on a minute. Let's fix that. Get the switch. Boom. I think when I reviewed this, I did review it with a poke on it to give myself a bit of extra time. Oh no. Tricky Disco. I think, did I review Tricky Disco? I reviewed a game called Disco anyway. It was a bit, was that the one that's a bit like Cuba? Am I thinking of a different game entirely now? Yeah. So many games to look at. So many games to look at there is. I've got loads on the list still to have a go at. If you're a member on the channel, then thank you. I know a lot of you are. You get access to the members section. You can see what videos are going up next week. So excellent stuff. Right. Oh, look, the range of this gun's not very clever. God. Come on. That's it. What did we do last time? Can we shoot that thing? No. Through there? I think we were up here, didn't we? What happened last time? What way do we go? Oh, we go that way. well done, Nick. You just got off the screen. I thought there was a wall then. I read that wrong. Right. So we're doing a bit better this time. There's a switch there, so we better hit that. It probably does something. Right. Good. Good. Whoa. Through. Cool, that was a bit lucky. There's lots of stuff firing at me, but I just zipped through at lightning speed. Right, hang on. If you've completed this, then well done you. It is one of those exploration games which you play as a kid, but you probably don't complete. But having said that, if you have completed it, then show off below. Didn't have a sequel, but Ocean did so many games, didn't they? Really? This is a question for you. I don't know the answers. I can't check it. Which publishing house produced the most games on the ZX Spectrum? Now, I'm thinking maybe Ocean or Mastertronic did quite a lot, didn't they? Software Research. I don't know. That's something. Let me know what you think. Oh, the range. Oh, come on. We need a better gun here. Blow up. Good. Oh, right. Hang on. That's got that thing. Good. I'm stuck. I'm stuck on a bit of blue tack. Oh, I think there's some sort of thing. Shoot. Oh, that was a bit lucky. There's some sort of magnet or something. I can't get away. Full power. This is like me on Cyclone. I need to get out of here and do a run up. I think I need to do a run up. Right, let's get up here. We need to do some kind of crazy run up round the corner. Right, full blast. Oh, what? Why can't we get through here? Come on, yay! Oh, look at that. We just managed to do full boost out here, and back here again. Yeah, right. You think Ocean Gum-Dio produced the most? I think it's probably Ocean, isn't it? Probably Ocean. They had a lot of licenses anyway. What about US Gold? They must be up there as well. US Gold, they did a few. I'm trying to think of the other big. I can think of a lot of publishing houses, but Firebird did a few, but I don't think they was up there as the most. I'd have to try and work that out. I'm sure there's a way of finding it. Hi, Squidworth. Hope you're doing well. Right, past that bit this time. Good. Always be ready for a knockdown blow, as that opera went. You should be ever ready for a knockdown blow. Hang on. Yay! You know, you can't waste too much time on this one because your time will run out. Good. So it's good graphics on this. As a kid, you won't die straight away once you get used to it. I mean, I'm going painfully slow, but I am going a bit of progress on this thing. Oh, what's that thing? Right, there's another switch. Switch that. What's that thing there? Is that anything useful? I think that's just a bit of scenery, Nick. I don't think that's anything special. Right, down we go. Be good to have a map of this thing. It really would. Right. Oh. Oh damn! I'm sorry. That's as bad as I get. I don't tend to swear. Well, that wasn't a big swear word, but you know. I was just talking about the Hoover Dam. I was just about to talk about the Hoover Dam. The Hoover Dam is abroad. Unless you're somewhere else. Right, okay, that's it. Well covered, Nick. You well covered that. You covered yourself. I know. Quick thinking, that is. I was talking about Jean-Claude Van Damme. Right, up we go. Ow. I thought I blew that thing up before. Okay. Okay. Game over, dude. Dude. Right, what I think we'll do now, we're making good time. We're having a bit of fun. Now, there was a homebrew I reviewed, I think it was last Thursday. Target Renegade was a pretty good game back in the day. It was awesome. There was the first Renegade game, which was good. The second Renegade game, which was awesome. Then there's Renegade 3, which wasn't overly good, but some people like it. It lost me with hand-to-hand combat with dinosaurs, to be fair. But Target Renegade 2 has had a mod in terms of it's got new backgrounds and a bit more colour added to it. Target Renegade Reimagined for the 128k. It's by Rafael Miazga in 2015. So I thought we'd have a quick go of that. Now, I do struggle at the start because two motorbikes come on, and I sometimes can't pull myself away from that to save myself. But hopefully that will happen. So, Target Renegade. Good. The original Target Renegade was by Imagine in 1988. They did a few games, didn't they, including Yeehaw Kung Fu. But I don't think they'd done... Elite did a few as well. But I don't think Elite or Imagine did as many as Ocean. But I stand ready to be corrected. Right, now, what we're looking for? We're looking for Target Renegade. That was it. I remember it like it was yesterday, but unfortunately it was just 5 minutes ago. I must be getting old, maybe. I don't know. It happens to all of us. Right, here we go. Speak for yourself, Nick. Right. It's good music on this, but I will turn it off. I will turn the music off because it'll get annoying actually in the game. Right, let's put the joystick down. I'll do this one on keys. Right. Right, okay. Just catching up on some of the comments there. Yeah, in the red corner, Mastertronics 199 range. That had quite a few there as well, wasn't it? Right. Lolly, Luke, Dosh, bread and dough. Right, can I survive even 2 seconds on this thing? Control options. Oh, define keys, that's what we want. Left. Oh. Now, on this game, I always favour the high kick there. Thank you, Squidworth. Much appreciated. Thank you, Squidworth. Excellent. Okay, what I always fancied was the favourite, I should say, is the flying kick. Player 2's not here, so we can do excellent. Thank you, Squid. Right, there we go. We're not going to pause it, are we? Why? The music's off. Now look out for the new backgrounds, because that's the main thing on this one. There we go. So you might remember it before. Now this is a bit I have a bit of bother with. Most of the time I'll be falling over. This bit is the start of this game is extremely annoying for me anyway. 2 bikes. I think the original one will soon. The original one had just 1 biker, I think. Oh, come on, Nick. I've got to learn how to jump. This is a terrible start to the game. Right, hang on a minute. That's one done. Right, that's halved my problem. Oh, come on. I've lost a life already. That motorbike thing is ridiculous. Man, I wanted to turn around then. Turn around. Right, hang on a minute. As soon as I've got this motorbike man on his own, because my guy faces the wrong direction. Right, I've got him. How much energy did that lose? Now, after that bit, it should be plain sailing. Yeah. Right, okay. I don't like the motorbike guys on this, but that flying kick is, you know, I'll try some other punches, but they don't tend to work out as good as that thing, which possibly makes the game a bit too easy. Now, I did review Target Renegade on the Commodore 64 a little while ago. The graphics on that were probably a bit better, but it didn't play particularly good, and it's really hard to land this special move all the time. Right, there's only one of them, so let's try this. There we go. There's a back kick you can do also if you're in the right position. But we're starting off, look at the graphics, we're at a petrol station. It's not that same one out of Test Drive 2. And then we can get onto some other backgrounds. On Target Renegade, it's all the same background no matter what level you was on. I think the same guys, I think they're the same enemy though each time, but we might have a quick go of Target Renegade just to find out. But yeah. No, it was good back in the day, but unfortunately, like a lot of them, you're going to keep favouring this move because it's the only move that's going to get you anywhere. You could be clever with it, but, you know, it's like when you had a friend round and you knew all the moves of a game and they just knew how to punch and they won every time. Right, if I get that croquet mallet off that bloke, that would help. Right. Oh, look. I want the croquet mallet. It is a pretty good mod, isn't it? If you like Target Renegade, it does add a bit extra to the game. I think the coding's all the same. I think Rafael Miazza also did the original Renegade. He's coloured that in, and I think Outrun Europa, which wasn't a great game in the first place, but I think he might have coloured that one in as well. I know someone's done it. It might very well be him. So he went through doing a few of them. I want that croquet mallet, please. Thank you. I've got it now. Anyone for golf? Oh, look at that. I wasn't expecting it. Where did he come from? He come from the land down under. Do-do-do-do. You better take cover. Who's that by? That's something I should know who that's by. It's a classic song, isn't it? Was it called Something to Something? Oh, look. Right, hang on a minute. It's because I'm not making any progress. They keep generating more. I'll pick that up, please. Right, I'm off. Drink cola, it says. Oh. See, having a croquet mallet is not as advantageous just doing flying kicks. And walk into my croquet mallet. That's good tactic for you lot. Yeah. Batter up, as Griff Tannen was saying. Back to the Future Part 2. You butthead. Drink cola. They should be drinking Pepsi Free from the Cafe 80s. Right. How much? We've got 3 minutes 8 seconds left. Men at work. Thanks, Tom. Good. Right. So we've got to the next stage. Normally we would have got we'd have got in a lift then, but there's no lift in this, and they've given me another motorbike. Thanks very much. Thank you for giving me another motorbike to run me over every 2 seconds. Oh man, Caravan, Outspan, which was an orange, I think. Oh look, I just want to face the right direction, but sometimes he automatically just faces the people attacking him. Get up. Get up, get out of bed. Wake up, you sleepyhead. Oh, hasn't that motorbike got anything else to do? Why does he only run me over? There's 3 of us in a group. He somehow just runs me over on my own. Hello to Gary Arnott. Right, okay. I try and keep an eye on the comments. Right, I've got him off you. Right. I want your clothes, your boots, and... what is it? I want your clothes, your boots, and your ice cream, is it? I want your clothes, your boots, and your ice cream. Or motorcycle. Anyway, whatever you had on him. We're in the car park. It's all cutting out a bit rough. These bikers in their blue and yellow van. Oh, is that the end of me? It's... get up. Oh, no, it's the Doom music. Oh, good. Do I get a continue? Continue. Please get a continue. That's... how can that be? What's going on there? Yeah, continue. Pause. How do I continue it? I've never seen this screen before. What's going on there? I think something's gone a bit wrong again. Something's gone a bit wrong again. Why is it night time? This is the weird colour mod. Right. Something's gone wrong. So this is a mod you won't see. It's the black and white target Renegade. There we go. This is ridiculous. What's that 94 ticking down? 99. Oh well. You know, it's all about exploring new stuff, and no one's going to review this version of the game because technically it doesn't exist. Yeah. Right. Okay, lads. Maybe it'll go back to normal again. So that's gone a bit wrong. Yeah. Good. Excellent. What a mod. Stuff happens in the live streams. It just doesn't normally happen. Like that resetting of the game in Buccaneer right at the start. I've never seen this before. It's a crazy world we're living in, and that's who said that? Jamiroquai. It's a crazy world we're living in. It's a wonder. What is it? It's a wonder things can live at all, and some things are big that should be small or something. Take that, you nincompoop. Oh God, I can't even hit something with a croquet mallet now. Yeah, right. Yeah, people be wanting to get this version of Target Renegade. I don't... Oh, there we go. It's fixed itself. Well, there you go. What was all that about? No one knows. No one knows what that was all about. We just entered the Twilight Zone. I should have put that on the fun plate. Twilight Zone. Right, there's four of these guys up against me. Maybe that was night time. We've done the night shift and we're still fighting in the car park. Fighting in the car park. Good. Maybe that was supposed to happen. But you know. Right. Okay. Maybe it's because I put 5s in about the place. Like that'll do. Is it going to give me a continue? No, it isn't. Okay. Well, we'll just have one last quick go to see if I can get past that motorbike thing. But you know, the problem is you need to be facing the motorbike to time the jump. And if you've got some opponent people on foot facing in the other direction, you automatically face them and get run over by the bike, which is a bit iffy. Right, let's get out of the way quickly. Oh look, I tried. I tried to get out of the way. Oh, leave off. I mean, I've never seen a. Imagine if Jet Set Willy started like this. Oh God, I couldn't even jump now. I wouldn't like to play this in VR. What do they call this? They're being run over by a motorbike game. Oh, come on, let me jump. Even Chris Cross will make you jump. Right, hang on. Right, hang on a minute. I'm tempted just to load up the original Renegade now. Yes. No. I'll see. I lost a life there straight away as well. I would download this game, right, to see if you've got an emulator. Download this game to see if you have the same problem as me. Do you have the same problem as me, or are you got some skill with a motorbike and you just get out of the way straight away? Yeah, interesting, eh? Interesting. Right, what I do, so you can compare this with the original Target Renegade to see what you think. I'm just going to quickly load that. I hadn't planned that, but why not? Let's just see how the two compare so you can get a bit of an idea. See if one is better than the other. So remember those backgrounds. Remember those backgrounds. The when it loads the if it does load. Nick, stop doing stuff that you haven't planned for. No, Target Renegade is by Imagine in 1988. Yeah, I feel like Stephen Toast now. Yes. Right. Anyway, this is what Target Renegade looks like when it's loading. I've gone a bit off piste here, haven't I? Target Renegade side 1. I wonder if I can speed this up. Nicky, what are you doing? Yeah, I seem to remember when I played Target Renegade originally, it wasn't doing all this. Oh, there we go. We're back. I knew that'd be fine. I was just filling. I was going to talk about biscuits next. Right, turn the music off. Define keys. So at the moment it's exactly the same, isn't it? It's exactly the same. O, P, down, up. Hit spacebar, right? Right. And player 2 doesn't matter because player 2 never turns up in these streams. One day they might do. You never know. They might do. Right. So this is what Target Renegade looks like with the old Target Renegade, right? So, and it's just, look, it's just one motorbike. It's just one motorbike. They put another motorbike in. Why did they put 2 motorbikes in the mod? See, the mod would have been a lot better if they just done one motorbike. There's no colour clash. There's colour clash with this one. I don't remember colour clash in the mod. I think that's because they made the foreground all the same colour, didn't they? The people we're fighting are exactly the same, but the backgrounds aren't quite as interesting. And then when we get to the end of the level, we go in a lift. We go in a lift as opposed to that. But I think overall, I prefer the mod, the graphically. But I don't like the 2 motorbikes. I don't like the 2 motorbikes at the start. That's pretty crazy. Thanks for the update, Stephen. Yeah, thank you. So the good old ZX Spectrum stuff. That's what we like to see. You know, if you're new to the channel, there's quite a lot of stuff on there at the moment, probably about 2,000 reviews. It isn't all ZX Spectrum stuff, but the majority is. I think there's about, well, the majority isn't now. The most reviews, I think there's coming up to 800 as their reviews on ZX Spectrum stuff. So that's not bad, is it? That's not bad. Oh God, croquet mallet. Still lots to cover though. Still lots to cover. Still lots planned. And don't worry, I'm never going to ever run out of stuff to review. Because they keep making this stuff, don't they? They keep making them. Who'd have thought in 1982, in the year 2021, we'd still be playing the ZX Spectrum? You know, amazing, isn't it? I think it's because it's back to simpler times, but it all depends where your nostalgia is. Thank you, James. Big hello to you as well. Thank you for that. Appreciated, sir. Appreciated. Right. Go, go, go. What was that? There's a big old pause there. Good. So hope you like seeing the. Let's just see if I can get to the lift, and then we'll play Power Drive. Power Drive. I should be able to get off level 1, shouldn't I? With my favourite move. Yeah, I mean there is a mod. Talking about fight games, there is a mod of Final Fight. I don't know if you seen Final Fight on the ZX Spectrum, the original one, the 128K. They made the characters a bit too big. I have reviewed a mod called Mighty Final Fight that maybe we could cover in a future stream, where they made the characters a lot smaller and the thing moves quicker, and it's a much more enjoyable experience for it. There's quite a few moves to learn in it, which is pretty good. Right, it's a bit more cartoony really. Let's try and get to. There we go. So there's the lift. What we need to get to once we've taken out these fellas. 1, 2. Now, I'll keep wanting someone to convert Streets of Rage to this ZX Spectrum. I don't think it's been converted so far, has it? If it has, let me know, because I'd love to play that. Streets of Rage on the ZX Spectrum. That would be a thing of beauty, wouldn't it? I mean, we've got Golden Axe. Why can't we have Streets of Rage? It makes sense, doesn't it? Mind you, it did struggle a bit. There we go. And then you go down the lift, and then it's stage 2. And that's the thing that the mod can't do. It can't do that. It can't do that. It can't do that little scrolly bit. There we go. But you can get run over by a motorbike on it there. So, what we'll do... Oh, we're going to need to reload the emulator. It's got a bit possy. But I'll reload it and we'll be playing Power Drift. Oops, I've got to move stuff about now. You know, it always... These live streams always get me working in some shape or form. Right, good. It's like flying an airplane that constantly catches fire. Fire, do 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 do. Right, is it going to load? I can't. You know, I'm like a trombone player at the moment without a trombone. Right, there we go. I think my trombone's back. I think. Tromboning. Right, okay. I think I'm back. He's back for good. Right, reset that. I know what I'm doing, although you might be thinking I'm speaking nonsense. Okay, nonsense. What did I put on the fun plate? Dodgy chat, dodgy gameplay nonsense chat. You're the one that's supposed to be doing the nonsense chat. Right, Power Drift. That was it. Power Drift. It's from the arcades. It's a racing game. You might be fully aware of Power Drift already. The Commodore 64 version was absolutely brilliant, and Commodore Amiga version wasn't particularly good because it tried to do a bit too much. But the 8-bit conversion seemed to have done a bit better. I don't think I've looked at it on the Mega Drive. I presume it came out on the Mega Drive, but now having said that, I don't fully know. Right, Power Drift. Good racing game, Activision 1989. I'll be using the joystick on this one, I think, but I've put the joystick on a bit too late, so I don't know if it's going to be doing it. So basically you're in carts and you're going around a sort of track. Yes, okay. Kempston joystick. It's on 128k mode, so we've got a bit of music at the start. I don't know what the music is. Is it similar to the arcades? Thank you as well. Just big thank you to the super chats that have come in today. Really appreciated. Helps keep the channel running. And the co-fires as well. So Julie did one. Apologies if I missed any others. I do try and keep my eye out on them. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hopefully we can do another stream this week. But you know, it's never guaranteed. But hopefully. But I say that every week. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Right. Let's get racing. Oh, I need to wait for it to get onto the title screen. I was just too low. Right, there we go. It looks a bit like Star Wars, that bit. Right, now we can select what player we want. There's Freddie Mercury there. Let's pick Freddie Mercury. Is that Freddie Mercury or is it Iron Man? Any old Iron Man. Does look a bit like him. And let's do course A. A for antelope. Other words are available. Right, okay, so it's all the same colour. So you ain't got the varied colours that you have with the Commodore 64 version. I'm in low gear, fire button goes up to high gear, so I need to come in the top 3. There's a bit of undulation here and it moves quite smooth, but you do need to get your ZX Spectrum eyes on the tracks. It looks like we're going over a big cornflake. Right, let's get into the lead, hopefully get into the lead. The wheels aren't spinning, but we won't worry about that. Whoa, right, now what's the road holding like? I forgot, it's holding quite well. Scroll rate, the frame rate isn't bad for a ZX Spectrum game. I prefer Wet Le Mans, but this is doing quite a lot of stuff. It's attempting something different. Right, okay. Oh. Right, I'm in, you see at the top there, Freddie Mercury in second place. He's in first place, right. Don't fall off the track. It's starting off fairly easy, but I think you can have quite a lot of fun with this one. See my guy's hair? It's like glued on. It's not waving in the air. And as he goes around here, it looks like a penguin. That's not Freddie Mercury, it's a penguin in the car. Right, how many? I think we've got to do 3 laps. We're winning this quite easily, I think. Right. Oh, get out of the way, a lap. Oh, we span. That's the problem. We bumped into a lap rider, and we've gone back into 3rd place. Yeah, that cost us some time here. So it's the lap riders that will give you the problems. After I was saying it was easy. Right, come on, Nick. Let's try and make up some positions. Not saying we're going to win, or could we win? There's first place there, surely. No, I'm still 3rd. These are lap riders again. Get out of the way. Wave the blue flags. 1 lap to go. Still in 3rd place. Looks like it's going to be 3rd place unless I do a boo-boo. But that should be enough to qualify. Ooh. The Grand National is next week. I haven't got a phone call yet asking me to do the commentary on the Grand National, but I am available if you want. Right. That'd be an interesting Grand National. Right. Oh, come on. I'll be doing the main commentary and I'll cut to Alan Partridge in the wherever he is. Right. Now we're going over to Alan, who's talking to the winner. Oh. Right, come 2nd place. It's not as good as 1st. Be 3rd or better? I did. Right. Now we're into another cyan track. It doesn't hang around, this one. It doesn't hang around. Oh God. Getting a bit trickier now. You need to weave through power drift. Power drift. Oh, check out the Commodore 64 version. It's got a bit of colour in that one. Right. I don't know what's holding this up, but I wish they'd done hard driving using this engine. Actually, yeah, I don't know. I don't know actually. It might be really tricky doing the loop to loop. Right. So if I can get round him and not crash. 2nd place, but it's crashing into the lap riders. That's causes you the bother. I'm finding it hard now to read the comments in the chat box while I'm driving. Always a bit of an issue doing that. But it's doing a lot of stuff here, isn't it? The ZX Spectrum. It's drawing a lot. The draw rate isn't too bad for what it's doing. There's a lot on screen at the same time. It's having to calculate a lot of stuff. 2nd place. Oh look. The other cars just seem to be the other cars seem to be able to drive around the lap riders like they're not there. Well, I have to try and go round them. They also seem to be able to drive through me as well. Track is quite narrow, really. Managed to stay on there just. 4th place is not good enough. We need to come in the top 3. I'm 5th now. Might help if I get into high gear. Why did you tell me I was going around in low gear? Why didn't you tell me? Right, I thought you would have noticed. Right, okay, yeah, okay, fair enough. What a wally. Nick, you didn't qualify, but you didn't get out of first gear. Oh yeah, sorry about that. 4th place, come on. Move it. We got to move it, move it. First. Oh no. 2nd. Oh, I'm not going to get there. There he is there. Oh, look at that. I come 2nd just by about 2 meters or something like that. Continue. Yes, continue. Yes. Oh, I'll pause it in error. Continue. I was unfreezing one of the comments there. Shut up, your face, it said. I've unfreezed it. Right, okay. What's the matter, you? Hey, why are you looking so sad? Hey, what's the next line? It's a nice day. Did. Oh, shut up, your face. Who's that for? Come on. We all go mad together. We've all got a general level of craziness, and then we all meet up together, and yeah, it's game over, isn't it? Really. Anyway, never mind. Sit all the crazy kids together in the crazy corner. That'll be fine. Right, let's get over. Right, bit of undulation. We get over there. Now 2nd place. I just need to hold on to this. But lap riders are going to be a big issue in a minute. Right, there's the first one. Get out the way, lap rider. Paperback lap rider. But come on. Right, have you won the championship on this? I don't think I've ever done a full championship on this. I think I've just jumped in and out each time. Oh, stupid slow cars. 2nd place now. So, you know, it's not as good as 4K Race Refueled, but that's a homebrew, that one. It's not supposed to be, because it's from a different era when they just had to use what compilers they had available. Get out of the way. Thank you very much. Before people had a horn on their car, they just had to shout, get out of the way, out of the car window. But I think this is easy mode, because this is track A. Track A. Oh, come on, Nicky. Car sounds like an idling lawnmower, but we won't worry about that. So, you know, if you're worried if you've left your lawnmower on and you've gone out to check it 4 times, it isn't, because it's just me. And I come 2nd place. That's not too bad, is it? Yeah, right. I haven't seen that film, Tom. Fisherman's Friend. No. Oops. Oh, look. Give me a chance. I was too busy reading the comments. I got a Valtteri Bottas star. I wonder if that's what happens to Valtteri Bottas in the Grand Prix. He gets good qualifying position, and at the start he's left reading the chat comments on the Formula 1 forum, and they all drive off without him. That was slow. That was a slowberry. That was. Oh no! Come on, Nicky. And we got music now. Come on. I don't know where the music's come from, but we've got it. Did someone just turn on the stereo? It's because I insulted the engine, the lawnmower. It's put on something else. It's like the Spectrum has become sentient, isn't it, or something? We always knew this day would come. We didn't think it would be the Spectrum though, did we? We thought it'd be Skynet or the Terminator, but it was the ZX Spectrum first of all. Where am I now? 6th place. 6th place translates to rubbish, really. Yeah, I can pretty much go around the corners quicker than I am doing, I think. But I'd like it if the wheels turned a bit. It does look like a stationary graphic, and once you sort of like notice that for the first time, it seems to be that you can't really ignore it. Right. Oh man, lots of caravans. I've always wanted a game like this, but you are towing a caravan. I think the nearest you can get to it is Super Truck Racing, which we've looked at a couple of times, I think, on a live stream, or at least once. 6th place is not good enough. I need to find my turbo. Oh, come on. Yeah, nice music, the 128k. The AY chip. I never had a 128k Spectrum. It was all 48k. Do I get another? Continue. Yes. I've come pretty much last there. Last isn't a very good position. But it's gonna let me finish, is it? No. Right. How many? We've got 4. Right. Okay. we'll have one last attempt, then we'll play River Raid, which River Raid is an arcade conversion. Is it arcade conversion? It's by Activision anyway. I first played it on the Atari 2600, then the Commodore 64. It's a bit easy on the ZX Spectrum because the plane is smaller compared to the area you've got to go around. But it's okay, it's a bit of fun. Just starts off rather easy, really. Oh look, I'm making a meal of this thing, but you know we've covered the racing game. It's fun to get a bit better, and just like a lot of ZX Spectrum race games, it gives you a different coloured track each time. But when I compare it to my favourite racer of all time on the Spectrum, Stunt Car Racer, what a surprise, it's a long way short of that. I think Stunt Car Racer and Wet Le Mans are my two like favourite ones. There's probably another one that I always forget that I love as well. Super Hang-On isn't too bad on the ZX Spectrum, that's a good one, it's a motorbike game. Yeah, good. Oh, come on. Come on, well, we're in 4th place, we've got half a chance, we've got 1 lap left, is it? Need to get past this fella without crashing. He's hogging the track a little bit. When I say hogging it, right, there you go, got a bit of a straight, come on, slow down, sir. Into 3rd place. Oh, he's come past again, has he? Ooh! Oh, that's it, that's worked out quite well. Don't want this lap rider getting in the way. That's it, is it? Oh, 1 lap to go. I wanted that to be the end. Like Donald Trump when he said stop the count. Oh no. Stop the count. Oh no. Ugh. Has anyone seen that Biden since he became US president? He got sworn in January. Where is he? I haven't seen him anywhere, but perhaps that's normal with a president. Because Donald Trump was saying something crazy every day on Twitter. He was everywhere. Maybe Biden's absence just means he's being a normal prez. That's probably it, isn't it? Staying out of trouble. I did see some footage where he was getting on a plane and fell over 3 times though, or something. What's going on there? Maybe he's just doing it for the jokes. Right. Okay. Let's there we go. Good. So just catching up with the comments. We will have a go of, as I say, River Raid. Good. Chono Bagger, you love the game. Big hello to you as well. If I haven't said hello to you already, my brain is starting to go. But it's a good game. Power Drift. As I say, I slightly prefer. I'm not one of these people that say the Spectrum's great and the Commodore 64 is rubbish, and vice versa. Because some games are better on others than some. You know what I mean. Vice versa. I like to take a overall view. That's good, that game, Power Drift on the Spectrum, but I slightly prefer the Commodore 64 version. There we go. But they're both good. Let's go on to River Raid. Let's raid that river, where we control an aircraft over enemy lines, and basically we must shoot everything, collect fuel as well when you get into trouble. It's more famous, I think, on the Atari 2600 than anything else. I didn't know it come out on the Spectrum back in the day. So a few Activision ones did, in fact. I'm struggling to find it now. Where is River Raid? If I can't, there it is. There. A Hero did as well, as I say. I don't think Pitfall did. But I'm not quite sure if that is by Activision or not really. Right. What are the controls of this one? Well, we'll soon find out. We'll soon find out. Keyboard control, I think. Right, number one. Yeah. Right, OP2W, fire as the bottom right. Oh, thank you, Neil, much appreciated. Thanks, Nick, and Chat Legends. Well, there you go, can't say fairer to that. And everyone in the chat box is a super legend, I agree with that. Thank you, Neil. Thank you. We better launch this aircraft then. We should have a better trip than we did on Tornado Low Level. That is for sure. I crashed the plane quite quickly. Right. Away we go. So this version of River Raid is a little bit easier if you're familiar with the other version. We need to avoid or shoot anything else that's in our way. You'll see a magenta line in the middle gradually going down. That is our fuel. We can speed up or slow down. By going slow, we can refuel over these things. Every so often there'll be a bridge we can take out, and that works out as a save point, so we don't have to start again. Don't blow up your fuel if you can help it. But it's a nicely programmed game. It's not the easiest of scrollers in the world, but it's adequate. pick your route forward. As I say, this is from, what is it from? 1984, as I almost crashed. Oh, as crashed into the helicopter looking at my notes. Yes, I do have notes. You'll be here interested to see. Now, when you fire, you can move it like that, see? so it isn't perfect. Right. Beep, 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 beep. On the other versions that I mentioned there, sometimes you're struggling when it gets to stage 4 or 5, or fuel's getting a bit low. We need more fuel. Let's take out that bridge. Right, we need to get some purple fuel here. There's some. Slow down. Oh, the thing blew up because we didn't get enough fuel. Right, okay. And so we start from the save point, which we blew up. You're right, Julie, it is the easiest version of River Raid. So if you find the others tricky, this is the one to search out. You might want to use this one as a trainer if you're then going to have a look at the other ones. The Atari 2600 has got some great sounds in it as well. So that hot air balloon. Right. The wonderful balloon. Aircraft will go across... Oh, there's an arrow on the screen. I should get that off. Who put that arrow there? It was me. Fuel goes down very, very quickly in this plane, so one would have thought that maybe they've got a hole in the fuel tank because, you know, if you was going on holiday, even down the road, the plane would have to land 4 times to refuel. Take the bridge out, that's it, good. James Brown can't go to the bridge if we've actually taken it out. Dun, 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 dun. Take me to the bridge, he used to say. Right, through here. Through here we go. Has this game got an ending, says Steve? I do not know. I think it might. I reckon. I don't know the answer to that, Steve, but I think, I've got a funny feeling it might loop back to level 1. These sort of games loved looping back to level 1, didn't they? Manic Miner, Commando, it was just easier to loop back to level 1. So it might have a game over sequence, but I'll be surprised. Oh, there's a plane there. That's a lot harder to get past on the other versions. Yeah, well recommend downloading this on the Atari, Julie. If you can get a version, it's awesome. it's happy days. But as I say, I didn't know this come out on the ZX Spectrum back in the day, so it's good to find it. Part of it looks like a type-in. I think maybe I could type this in, but then other bits of it, I think nah, the scrolling's too good for that sort of thing. But you know the basic of the plane. The plane is something that could easily turn up in a typing game. And it's got that sort of like little flick around it, so it looks like it's being constantly redrawn, perhaps. But that's my unexpert eye. Oh, crash into any of the boats, you're instantly doomed. On the Atari 2600 version, you can run out of room quite quickly. I've never seen so much sea available. There's lots of sea all over the place. Yes, there's a lot of Billy Ocean about. That's a tank, although it looks a bit like a teapot, or some sort of like rejected counter in Monopoly. Look, I can turn. Yeah, if you go quicker, the main problem with this version is running out of fuel if you go too quick. Good night, Claire. Thank you for dropping in. If you're off to bed, sweet dreams to you. Don't dream of well, you can dream what you want, really. I was going to say, don't dream of planes being attacked by planes. That's good advice. That's good advice at any time. Right. Is it like an early version of Xenon 2? Well, yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, I suppose. Is it? Yeah. Dun 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 etc. Oh yeah, as Xenon 2 tended to do. But I don't think Xenon 2 didn't come out on the Spectrum, did it? I'm sure someone's going to do a mod of it at some point. Right, it's better than BMX Racers, isn't it? Ooh, that's close. Right. Oh, hi Linford, you missed Power Drift. Oh well, it'll be archived. It'll be archived. I did a few laps on it. It's pretty cool game. Ooh, let's hang on to there. After this one, we'll be playing a pretty special game, Manic Miner. See how far I can get on the life. I mean, I'm pretty good on the first few levels, talking about setting yourself up for failure. Then it all goes wrong, and I think the furthest I ever got is the bank. And in my evolution of learning games, I just stopped at the bank. Really, it was a bit narrow. I think I got past that once, and then I never learned anything beyond there. So there we go. That's the full capacity. Where are these boats going? They're going nowhere in particular. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I agree, Elf Boy. It's quite a simple game, isn't it? Simplicity. That's what we like to see. So I'm just trying to think what technical problems I've had today. Generally there's some, but the event list thing worked, the Ko-Fi thing worked. I had to reload the emulator once. Oh, it reset, didn't it? When we was playing Buccaneer, it reset a couple of times. And that's pretty much it, really. So in the book of stuff that goes wrong, that's quite low. That's quite low. And you learn the most in these things for the stuff that goes wrong. And that's lad. Whoops. Right. Boom. What level are we on now? This plane's going super fast. Right, not too much fuel left again. As you know, they leave fuel in the middle of rivers for passing helicopters to go past. Oh yeah, says Squidward, and I agree. It's definitely an oh yeah moment. Why wasn't there a Xenon 3? Was there a Xenon 3? Why has no one done a Xenon 3? I mean, Xenon was, well, it was okay, wasn't it, as a basic shooter. No one could have seen Xenon 2 coming, though, from that. It just, where's Xenon 3? I mean, there was a Shadow of the Beast 3, but there wasn't a Xenon 3. I haven't reviewed Shadow of the Beast 3 yet. I think that only came out on the Amiga, didn't it? Did it? Did that come out on the Amiga? Right. Let's get through. Right. Okay, so that was River Raid. I think what we'll do now, we will go back to classics. I'll have a single go of Manic Miner. I think everyone that's owned a Spectrum will heard of Manic Miner or Jet Set Willy, wouldn't they? Because that was sort of like the game to have. Classic music. Even I've played it lots and lots of times since back in the day. But even now, it gives me a few goosebumps. Been lots of mods on it. I reviewed a PC version of it as well. Jet Set Wibble, which is well, it's Jet Set Willy upside down. I don't think there's a Manic Miner Wibble, but loads of versions. But you know, the definitive one is the first one. Bug Bite Software, 1984, written by Matt Smith, not that bloke who played Doctor Who. Thanks, Gumdio. No official Xenon 3. Well, there you go. Do do do. Now imagine yourself now as an 8-year-old, 7-year-old, 6-year-old or 10-year-old kid. You've just been given this tape, you've loaded it up, and look at this wonderment. Right, here we go. How many times have I done this screen? A lot of times. There's the yellow robot, name unknown. Classic stuff. The year is 1984. Your parents have just brought you this back. You've managed to get onto the telly. No one's watching anything. You've got all the wires there. You daren't not nudge any of them because it might reset the whole thing. Your joystick's not working, or you haven't got one, and you're using the keys. You're using PO and the spacebar on your rubber-keyed ZX Spectrum, and it's you against the world. Right. You're in a cabin, Minor Willy, and you know it's there, isn't it? It's retro goodness. Back when everything as a kid was all right in the world because you was unconnected with the news. There's probably lots of horrible stuff going on, but you didn't know anything about it. Good night in the red corner. Hope you had a good evening, sir. Take care of yourself. As we head towards a flashing shreddy. Now, if you're heading towards a flashing shreddy, then comment in the comment section below. And that's a reminder that I need to get new breakfast cereal because I've run out. It's strange, isn't it, what, you remember, what triggers the mind. Now, I always thought back in the day that these were table tennis bats or tennis rackets, but they can't be. We're in a cold room, so I guess they must be bits of meat or something similar to that. Bomb, 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 bomb. Bomb, bomb, bomb. There's another version of this which is quite interesting. It's exactly the same, but it turns everything back to front, so not upside down. So instead of walking right here, I'm walking left, and everything's the other way round. There's two ways of doing this. You can go down here, or you can be like a bit of a wally and just jump around like that. And that's what I'm going to do. Boom. Now I'm generally okay until I get to Eugene's lair. This stage 3, the menagerie, often gives me a little bit of bother, so sometimes I forget the timing up the top with the two geese, if that's what they are, going backward and forward. Oh! What happened there? Right, I don't know what happened there. Right, anyway. It went back to the beginning again. That happened once before. That happened once before on this. Right, let's quickly get there. Maybe I hit a button on the keyboard that reset it. Right, anyway, let's rush through then. Sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. So what was I saying? What was I saying about technical problems? Now that that particular bug never happened on the real game. That's purely an emulation thing, where I think my hand has slipped on a button on the keyboard that has reset the thing. Anyway, it gives me a chance to remember that I need breakfast cereal again. And if this was a speed run, I think this would probably be the quickest you can do this, couldn't it? This would be the quickest you can do this. I am, unlike you, some of you, I never thought that was his hair. But it's pretty cool hair, isn't it? It's like Elvis Presley hair. Duh, duh, duh. Right, at least I didn't get to about stage 8 before that thing happened. Right, go. We want to get to Eugene and he's flashing toilets. That's what we want to get to. Can I show off here? Let's show off. Oh, that's what you get. That's what you get for showing off. Yeah, these mines don't reward show-offs. Just do the game properly. Don't rush it. Is there a Manic Miner Championships? Possibly somewhere. Right. Influence so many games. It's influenced so many games there afterwards. Not desperate Dan, what is it called? What were those Dan games? There's 3 Dan games. There weren't Dire Dan, Desperate Dan, Super Dan. Oh, Dan, I've forgotten now. You're forgetting everything, Nicholas. Right, let's do a proper jump this time. Over we go. No, I didn't do it. Right. Right, so we're back to the menagerie. Nick, don't hit that button that you hit last time. Right? Right. Bomb, 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 bomb. I think I might have hit Q before, which might have quit out the program. Bomb, 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 bomb. So you know what to do, don't you? You collect all the keys and the box flashes. We did review a game called The Perils of Willy, which was quite good, which uses this as like an idea. There's Technician Ted, I think, Steve. I think that's the one. Now I don't know if this is the right timing. I might have messed this up. We'll soon find out, right? Yeah, I think this is a mess up. Oh no, you turned into a Wally. This is my last life now. Normally I zip through this. Right, okay. I don't normally die on stage 3. I must be getting tired. Dynamite Dan, well done Tom, that's it. Dynamite Dan, that was it. There's 3 of those. They're quite good, but they're pretty tricky as well. Right, so what was the timing I did last time that was wrong? I did it where they both bashed into each other. So I won't bashed into each other. So I won't. I'll do it the next time round then. That's bound to be right, isn't it? I don't know if that's right or not. This looks wrong as well. Never mind. It might not. Oh dear. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, this isn't right either. Whee! Now I've never done it like that before. But anyway, we've got off stage 3. Oops. Boom. Right, hang on a minute. Now, abandoned workings. This is all about memorising what stage to do, what ledge to do, in what order. I think it's this way. Right, now, this is the bit where I can't remember how to do it. I'm just letting my brain subconsciously go the route that I thought it was. And my subconscious brain seems to be doing it all right. So I'll just switch off my brain and let it do it all automatically. Oh, who told me to switch off my brain? Was that one of you? What's the time? Oh, we got another chance. Why not? We are playing Manic Miner. After all. Hi Rosie, hope you are well. Right. Wonder if there's a giant zip in the crowd. No comment from the Nicholas. Right. Right, I'm just going to High Linfield's comment for some reason got booked. Is that Pajama Armour or Pirarama? One of those. Chubby Gristle, that's another one that you might not have heard of. That was influenced by this, I presume. Brian Bloodaxe, a lot of platformers. Turmoil's a slightly different one. I don't think that was influenced by this. We've got the Dan Dare games. If you want to go a bit more advanced, yeah, good. I'll tell you what, we haven't looked at Rainbow Islands or Rodland on any of these streams. That's something maybe we can look at, or Bubble Bobble, those sort of ones. Did we decide amongst us that Ocean have published the most games on the ZX Spectrum, or was it Mastertronic? It was a bit in the balance. Right. So stage one's okay. The Central Cavern. What a classic tune this is. Yeah, Technician Ted Mark had 3 of those games, wasn't it? What was the third one called? Costa something. Technician Ted up, and that's what Google is for. There wasn't a Jet Set Willy 3, not officially. There wasn't a Manic Miner 2, not officially. But it's a sort of game that belongs best on the 8-bit systems, I think. We did review, I think, Jet Set Willy on the Commodore Amiga. I looked at it on a live stream. Right, I've got to pay attention now because I was making some rather silly mistakes. But let's do it this way round this time. Let's go down these sinking magenta things. That's the way I think you're supposed to do it. The cold room, right? The menagerie, right? Let's not make a meal of it like I did last time. Costa Capers, that's it, Gary. Well done, Gary. Have you done a bit of artwork of Costa Capers, Gary, yet? That's that one you can do. I know you've done most of them. Right. Let's get round this pink thing. I don't know if that's the timing. We'll pretend it is. I think I've done this. Actually, I think this is the timing this time. There we go. I've done it by fluke. See, that's what you're supposed to do. Make it a bit better. Boof. Boom. Boom. There we go. That's it. Right. So all lives intact. This is how my normal goes. Cockatony Wilf. Now that is a weird game that you've mentioned there. Cockatony Wilf. Yeah, I haven't played that for a long time. Recently reviewed, I haven't covered it on this live stream, but recently reviewed Roller Coaster. That was a classic game I hadn't seen for quite some time. I don't think I would have completed that one back in the day. It would have turned into an exploration game, but I did enjoy exploring all the screens, seeing the different screens of the funfair. And the central character, Colonel Bogey, he looks so much like Henhouse Harry, which I love anyway. It's a big hit from me. Roller Coaster. I have to look at that next week, I think. Yeah. Whoop. You have done that one, Gary. Well done. Well done. Right. So one key left. Costa Capers. That's it. He's gone on holiday, hasn't he? What about The Secret Diary of Agent Mole? Have you done that one? That's a text adventure. A bit hard to make it into an exciting review. Right. Off we go into the box. Boom. Right. Now it's the first of the tricky stages. I know it's taken me 3 goes to get here, but it's officially first the tricky stage. First of all, it's the red background, so apologies to Steve Norman there with the amount of red here. But yeah, Eugene. I think this is the only stage which has got red as a background, I believe. Right now, I think I've timed this wrong, or have I? Yes, you've timed that wrong. You can't. Oh, cool. There was only pixels to spare there. Pixels to spare. Oh dear, that was very, very close indeed. As I say before, that was Glenn close. Oh, and then I died on an easy bit. Ugh, you wally. After I fluked that timing correct, and then I got there. Back to school for the stream. Yeah, we can cue that one up, Neil. I think we did school days before. I think, but did not back to school. Oh look, I've done it. Cool. Right, yeah, we can do back to school next time. So what have I got to do? That's Roller Coaster, back to school. So that's 2 good games already, isn't it? There was a conversation going on Twitter before where people were discussing what games I should live stream. I did write a few of those down, and that's when that week we did Cyclone and a few other ones. That was pretty cool. Let's write that down. I know the air's running out. Let's write down. What's it? Arcadia. Back to school. Keep an eye on my air. I forget. I've got a memory like a sieve, right? Okay, right. That's written those down. How much time did that waste? Oh, look at that. See, I jumped into the rear end of Eugene, and that's something you don't want to do, particularly on this level. I'm on my last life now after that messing about. Right. Can I fluke the time of this 3 times running? Well, you never know. Stuff could happen. Here we go again. Chinese luck. Done it. How am I getting away with that? How am I getting away with that? Roller coaster as well. Thanks, Tom. Roller coaster. Right, hang on. Right. Last time I bumped into the bush. I've got over that. Well, the first time I bumped into the bush. The second time I jumped into the bottom of Eugene, it was not a great way to die. I haven't reviewed Contact Sand Cruise yet. It's one of the. I tend to just. There is exceptions to the rule. I tend to live stream stuff I'm half familiar with to try and make it easy for the prep. But yeah, maybe that's something we've got to get down for a review. First Chucky Egg game is really good. It is. Chucky Egg 2 is not so good, but the first Chucky Egg Henhouse Harry is great. Actually, that'd be quite good to see Chucky Egg alongside Roller Coaster, because they got a very similar central character. Definitely. Interchange Hiding Pool, was that just on the I remember it. Oh no, I'm thinking of Interphase, aren't I, on the Commodore Amiga. What's Interchange? I don't quite know that one. And Inspector, see, there's so many games I haven't looked at yet. Sometimes I think I know all the games, and other times I realise I know hardly any. It's crazy, isn't it? Oh, hurry up! Right, at least we beat Eugene, so you know it's a success. If you play one of these games and get past Eugene, it's a pretty good go. It's good to get to the Pac-Man style stuff, and that is for sure. It's for sure. The processing plant, I don't know what they're processing, probably people's brains. Missed it. Oh dear, that's gonna make it a bit awkward. Cool, got away with that somehow. What's the time in here? I've forgotten. It must be that. That's it. Right, now that blue one's going to come across. We're going to get those 2 keys, and then we're going to get down. Get down. Dun 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 dun. Get up, get on up. Stay on the scene like a moldy baked bean. Wait a minute. Bomb. Right, okay. Night Squidworth, thank you for your support tonight, Squidworth. Really appreciated the snap, the super chat. Thank you. Have a good evening, sir. Have a good evening. Right, okay. Here comes this bluey. This is my last life. I think then it might be the end of the stream, but it goes super fast, doesn't it? The 2 hours goes super duper fast. As I say, there'll always be at least one stream on the channel in a week, and then we'll see what we can do on the other days, time permitting. As I say, for a couple of weeks I've wanted to do a Commodore 64 one, so that's still in the balance. I know a lot of you grew up with the Commodore 64 rather than the Spectrum, or some lucky people grew up with both of them. But it is good comparing the games together. Now you get a bonus point when you get, or bonus life when you get to 10,000. A little bit off that now, and this bit is when I need to remember what to do. So I let the brain take over. Oh, thank you, Rob. Really appreciated. Thank you. That's fantastic. Thank you, Rob. Oh, I'm gonna. Oh dear, that's lucky. I got away with that. Right, I'm trying to read your comment. I will read your comment, Rob. Trust me. I'm just in a bit of a tricky bit. Whoa. Right, I'm going to pause it so I can read it. Thank you, Rob. That's it. Going to have to get the emulator out. Yeah, you sure are. Do check out Stack Up. Right, let's write that down. Stack Up. Let's write Stack Up. Thank you. Let's write that down so I don't forget. Do check Stack Up. Probably my favourite Specky game puzzle ever. Cheers, Nick. Been a good show tonight. Have a good one and stay safe. Oh, well, that's good. Thank you, Rob. Thank you. And thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. Whoa. Oh, there. I was on my last live there, but again I pressed the wrong button. What we got? We've got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. What could we do for 2 minutes? What could we do for 2 minutes? Quick. 2 minutes. Right. Let's do this very quickly. Very quickly. It's Hero. We'll do it on the Kempston joystick. Right. Number 1. Let's see how quickly we can go. I think it's on the Kempston joystick. We'll soon find out. Oh, look. Right, there we go. Right, Hero. I didn't plan to do this, but here it is. There we go. Quick. See, I like to use every single minute of the thing. Right, okay. Now this is by Activision as well, who did River Raid. The games are probably more favoured on the oops, just blew myself up there. The games are probably more favoured on the Atari 2600, and it's a big surprise to see these even attempted on the Spectrum. But even so, it's good to see. It's good to see what they sort of like did here. Get lost, baddie. Shoot that rat and go. We don't need another hero. 10 print Nick. Yeah, well, yeah. Arcadia. I've written that down. Good. Good. Right. There we go. So I hope that was a quick bit of there. So what? Let's get my pen out then before I write these before we wind up. So stack up Arcadia, back to school. Was it roller coaster? Did we say roller coaster? Let's write that down. Roller coaster. Right. Okay. So I think I've written down everything. I'll stack up Arcadia, back to school, roller coaster. Right. Okay. Thank you very much. So. Yes, that was a pretty good evening. That I really enjoyed myself. I hope you enjoyed yourself as well. As I say. Never takes itself too seriously, the channel. It's a bit of fun for 2 hours. Gets you away from the reality of everything. If I can get another stream in this week, I certainly will do so. Thank you to all, as I said before, thank you to all the super chats. You've been very generous in supporting the channel, and that's what keeps it going and helps it grow and enables me to think of other stuff. So thank you. But even having said that though, if you're just watching it, please subscribe. It's giving you a bit of enjoyment. That is the main thing. So thanks guys. Have a great evening. Till next time I see ya. Yeah, have a great time and take care of yourself. And I'm rubbish at these wind-up things. When I do the re-record, it will go. When I do the recorded stuff, it always goes perfect. Anyway, I'll keep this on for a few bits while I'm typing my goodbyes to you. But what I'm trying to say is, till next time, take great care of yourself and have very fun. Goodbye. Goodbye.